Booktube, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to do the Booktube community tag. I was tagged by Mark from Richardson Reads. If you don't already, go check out his channel, go subscribe to him. He has one of the most extensive personal collections that I've ever seen. Personal collections of books, a library, yeah. He's a former bookstore owner, he's a current librarian, and a lifetime book collector. When he was doing his bookshelf tours, he would post a video or two every day where he shared books from his collection. And that bookshelf tour went on longer than Celine Dion's tour in Las Vegas. Like, it went on for months. So if you don't already, go check out Richardson Reads' channel and subscribe to him. The Booktube community tag is one that he created, and the questions are pretty interesting. I started watching his video, but when I saw that he tagged me, I stopped because I wanted to experience these questions with you guys. So here we're just gonna jump right in. Question number one, how long have you been watching Booktube? And it's been about 3 years. I remember starting with Emma. I think Emma from New York was my first booktuber that I saw, a dedicated booktube channel. And then I saw people like Ariel Bissett and Christine from Poland Banana Books and Books and Lala. And Books and Lala was the channel that when I started watching it, I was like, man, I want to be part of this community. Now, it took a while for me to slowly find the community of people who read more of the books that I like and talk about books that I enjoy hearing about. But I started watching Booktube about 3 years ago. Question number two is, how long have you been a booktuber? And like I said, I started watching about 3 years, and it took a few months for me to say, man, I'd like to be part of this. And so about 2 years and 2 months ago, I posted my first Booktube video, which was an exposition on the Rosie Project. But then I second-guessed myself, took some time away, came back, took some time away, came back. So it's been a little less than 2 years that I've been consistently posting Booktube videos, but it's been around that time that I've been in the community. Question number three is, how many countries do you have on your subscriber list, and how many countries do the Booktubers that you subscribe to come from? And I looked at my analytics just now, and it does show some of the top geographies of people that I interact with on Booktube. Of course, they're from the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Germany, and Denmark. However, that is not the breadth of my Booktube interaction. I have a lot of subscribers from Jamaica, people from Vietnam, from the Philippines, from India, from Australia. Sean the Book Maniac is in Japan. I have viewers in Jamaica as well as in other countries in the Caribbean. But in general, those numbers are not enough to appear on the YouTube analytics, I suppose. So while it doesn't necessarily show on my analytics, I do interact with people from all over the world. And that is one of the really awesome things about Booktube and YouTube in general, that it opens up this community that it doesn't matter where you're from, as long as you have access to the internet and you can watch the videos and interact with the Booktubers, then it doesn't matter where you're from. So I like the question, but I don't really know how to answer it. Question number four is, describe how you handle your comment section. Do you have regular conversations with certain people? Yes, yes, and yes. I absolutely love getting comments, love getting feedbacks on my videos. I have a few people. There are people who comment on every video that I post, and some of them are people who don't have channels, so I can't go back and watch their videos and comment on their videos. I can only wait to hear from them in order for us to interact. And so some of those people, I feel like I have to post the videos just so I can have conversations with them. Like, one of my favorite subscribers is Lillian Niswender, and every video that I make, she comments. She watches my videos, and I can tell she watches them all the way through too. She doesn't just watch the first few minutes and comments. We've read a few books in common. She's recommended other books to me, and I absolutely love talking with her in my comment section. There are lots of other subscribers like that who, I'm not going to call everyone's name, and I'm sorry if I don't, because I'm not going to remember everyone's name and everyone's tag. But I absolutely love seeing comments pop up when I've posted a video and being able to respond. I love when there are people who I consider to be big booktubers who also watch my videos and they comment on my videos, not just respond to my comments on theirs. So I absolutely love that. Whenever I get a comment, I do not want to ignore it. I do not want to take it for granted, because there were times when I was posting videos when no one was commenting. So when I do get feedback, I respond to everyone. I don't have notifications from YouTube coming up on my cell phone because I feel like that's just too much. So I have to actually go into YouTube on my computer to see the video, to see the comments, and to respond to them. So sometimes, like on a weekend when I'm not online all the time, it might take a day or two for me to see the comment and respond. But you bet your bottom dollar, when I see that comment, I'm hitting the reply button, because if you start a conversation with me, I'm conversing back with you. Question number 5. Do you interact with booktubers on other social media other than YouTube? And if so, what? Yes, I am active on Instagram and on Twitter. Not as much on Twitter, although when I post a video on Booktube, it automatically posts to my Twitter feed, and I love when people repost or like that link, share it in some way. I'll try to comment and try to interact with them, but I'm not as active on Twitter. My go-to is Instagram. Instagram is the only social media platform that is on my cell phone, so I love interacting with people there. I love watching booktubers Insta stories and seeing the videos and pictures that they post that link to things that they've been talking about on Booktube. Like when we're doing Booktubeathon, the Booktubeathon was happening on Booktube, but there were also these Instagram challenges, and it was really fun to post these daily Instagram challenges that link to something that you're also talking about on Booktube. So I love that meeting of platforms. And yeah, Instagram is my go-to social media. I'm also on Facebook, but I'm not as active on there either, but that's another story. Question number 6 is, do you rely on some booktubers for recommendations? Yes and no. A lot of the booktubers that I follow read a lot of new releases, and right now I'm not reading a lot of brand new books. I've been making my way through the list of previous Man Booker winners and reading a lot of backlist books from my TBR. And so while I get new release recommendations from other booktubers, I'm not really acting on them right now. But when I need a certain book to fit into a specific challenge for something, there are a few booktubers whose opinions I really rely on. Part of the reason that I participate in this community is because I love hearing other people share their experiences reading books. So a lot of the books that I have read in the 2+ years that I have been hovering around the Booktube community have been books that have been introduced to me by you guys, whether my non-content producing subscribers or other booktubers whose videos I watch and make notes, whether mental notes or physical notes about books that I want to read next. A few months ago, I even posted a video where I read 5 books that I had taken just from watching Booktube videos. And so I'll link that video down below. If you never watched it, go ahead and check that video out as well. Question number 7 is, do you interact with other booktubers on email regularly or occasionally? I'm going to say occasionally because there's so many other ways. I don't necessarily have to use email to communicate with people. Like there's direct message on Instagram as well as on Twitter. So email only if I was going to send something that couldn't be transmitted across those platforms. So occasionally, but not regularly at all. Question number 8, with tag videos, do you mix it up or do you tend to tag the same people? I haven't done a lot of tags recently, but I feel like most of the tags that I have done, I have tagged the same circle of people. So for this tag, I'm going to try to find some people that I haven't tagged before and tag them. Question number 9 is, have you ever mailed books to another booktuber? And it's funny that this question should be asked right now because this is the week of Book Swapathon, which last year when I participated, I signed up to exchange books with another booktuber. And so that ties into question number 10, which is, have you ever received books in the mail from another booktuber? And so yes to both of those. For the Book Swapathon last year, I was matched up with a book buddy who turned out to be one of the hosts, and I sent her a book and she sent me a book. So yes to question number 9 and 10. This year I haven't done too much of that. I have sent books to someone else for other reasons, just I wanted to send them a gift, and I have done that, as well as I've gotten books from booktubers from winning giveaways. A few months ago I won a book from Jen Campbell's channel. I've gotten books from Tony Mosey's channel, and I think there have been other instances, I'm not sure yet, but yes, I have mailed books to other booktubers, and yes, I have received books in the mail from other booktubers. Question number 11, have you ever visited or been visited by another booktuber? No, that hasn't happened yet. Although I have been planning to meet up with a local booktuber, Bethany, beautifully bookish Bethany, and I have been planning to meet up for a while. It hasn't happened yet, but it will. Question number 12 is, do you do buddy reads? Is it always with the same people? Are they booktubers? And yes, I do buddy reads, and one of my buddy read partners is KA. She's a subscriber on my channel. Hi, Kay. And we've been buddy read partners for a few months now. We've read several books together, and it's always been a great experience because we have very similar interests in books, and we tend to feel very similarly about certain things. There are things that she will point out based on her experience, and there are things that I will point out based on my experience that maybe we would have missed otherwise. And so I really genuinely value the experience of reading and sharing these books with her. So I have read multiple books with her, and I probably will read multiple more books with her because I feel like we both get something from the experience. We want to keep sharing that. I've also read with other people. I did a buddy read of The Luminaries with Sarah a few months ago. I did a buddy read of The Time Traveler's Wife with Jolien last year. And I'm planning a buddy read with Sean the Book Maniac. We're going to be reading Herta Muller's translated work, The Fox and something. I don't remember the name of the book right now, but I just bought it recently. And so yeah, I do buddy reads. It's not always with the same people. I'm always open for buddy reads. I'm always inviting you. If you see me talk about a book that I have on my TBR and you want to buddy read it with me, just let me know in the comments. Email me, Instagram me, tweet me, comment down below. Let me know that you want to buddy read with me as well. I also buddy read with people in real life. This week during Book Swapathon, I'm doing a buddy read with someone that I know who recommended a book to me, and we're kind of reading it together. And so I do buddy reads in real life as well, so I'm always available. And question number 13 is not a question, it is a prompt to tag some of your friends. And so like I mentioned before, I'm not going to tag the same people. I'm going to try to find 5 people that I haven't tagged before. And so the easiest way to do that would be to tag some of the people that I just recently subscribed to. So for that, I'm gonna do Biblioatlas, Rather Be Reading. Sarah's Nightstand is not a new subscription, but I don't think I've ever tagged her before. I'm also gonna tag a K, not KA, the other K, and Sarah from Basking in Books. So those are the 5 people that I'm passing the Booktube community tag on to. I got it from Mark at Richardson Reads, and I'm sending it out into the community to pass on this Booktube introspection as far as it can go. Thanks for watching this video. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you haven't done the Booktube community tag. I'm sure Mark wouldn't mind if you also just tagged yourself and did it as well. Let me know your answers to one of the questions in this tag in the comments down below. So we'll talk down there, and until next time, happy reading. Bye.